NFL Network now on the Westwood One Radio Network. The NFL season came to a close Sunday night in the Big Easy when the Eagles defeated the Chiefs 40-22, securing their second Super Bowl in franchise history. Jalen Hurts earned MVP honors after throwing for 221 yards and 2 touchdowns, while also racking up 72 yards and a score on the ground. Saquon Barkley set a new single-season mark for most rushing yards in a season, including the playoffs, after the star back rushed for 57 yards, giving him over 2,500 on the year. Kansas City's attempt to become the first team in league history to win 3 straight Super Bowls was stifled by the Eagles' defense, who sacked Mahomes 6 times and held the Chiefs to 6 points through the first 3 quarters. And staying in New Orleans, NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport is reporting that the Saints are finalizing a deal to hire Eagles offensive coordinator Kellen Moore as their new head coach. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Attention, are you or a loved one suffering complications after taking Ozempic or Wegovy? These medications may be linked to serious gastrointestinal illnesses. If you've been hospitalized and diagnosed with gastroparesis, chronic vomiting, deep vein thrombosis, or experienced intestinal blockage requiring surgery, you may be entitled to significant compensation. Call 888-900-LAW-1 today for a free consultation. That's 888-900-LAW1. Paid for by Tort Defenders. Tort Defenders is not a law firm and does not provide legal services.
This is the story of the one who, as a maintenance specialist for a historic high-rise, knows that vintage charm historically needs constant attention. Which is why, when it's time to upgrade turn-of-the-century mechanicals, they turn to Grainger. With easy access to 1 million-plus products and the scale to deliver when and where you need them. The right tools and supplies are never far away, so the one can keep that vintage building running like new. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
It is a Monday. Happy Monday, February 10th, 2025. And let's see, how many people are going to call in sick after, celebrating too much with the Super Bowl? Jared, you're here?
Yeah, I made it.
Okay. Well, so did your team win?
I didn't really care for either team, but at the end of the day, I was a little happy the Eagles won. You know?
Okay, well.
Just kind of got tired of the Chiefs. But.
I think there were lots and lots of folks locally that kind of had that opinion. I really don't care. I'd like to see a good game. Well, I still don't care, and we didn't see a good game, did we? No. I suppose, having been born maybe 50 miles from Philadelphia, I should have been an Eagles fan. And at one point, my father actually had a tryout with the Philadelphia Eagles. Didn't make the team, but hey, he made it to a tryout.
Wow.
So I probably should have been an Eagles fan, but I don't think I have ever been. Oh, well. Anyway, in the news, Google confirms Gemini AI is being used by bad actors the world over. They say the misuse can be traced back to the nation states of, guess, China, Russia, Iran, and North Korea. Oh, boy. When they say bad actors, I thought they were talking about the Baldwin brothers, but I guess not. Oh, well. We constantly hear about how, North Korea, Iran, Russia, China, other nation states are, infiltrating our web and systems that are online. I certainly hope we're doing the same to them.
Probably.
Yeah, but we just don't talk about it. I would hope that we're doing the same to them. Because, somebody in Beijing could push a button and every system in the U.S. would go down. So, oh, well. Anyway, what else is new? Anything new? We made it through the Carrot Festival.
Oh, yes. I had a family that went down there, and they had a good time. They said it was fun. They got their early carrots,
Okay. Are you ready for birthdays?
I'm ready.
Let's start off with our big shot birthdays. I didn't know he was still around. Actor Robert Wagner, 95. Singer Roberta Flack, 88. And singer Jimmy Merchant of Frankie Lyman and the Teenagers, 83. We mentioned bass player Bob Spalding of the Ventures is 78. Corey Lirios plays keyboards for Pablo Cruz, 74. Actor Kathleen Beller, 69. And let's see, actor Laura Dern, 58. Actor Jason Olive, 53. Actor Elizabeth Banks, 51. Actor Julia Pace Mitchell, 47. Actor Uza Aduba, 44. Actress Stephanie Beatriz, 44. Actor Max Brown, 44. Actor Barry Sloan, 44. Let's see, who else? Actor Travante Rhodes, 35. Actor Emma Roberts is 34. Actor Mackenzie Vega, 31. Actor Chloe Grace Moretz, 28. Actor Yara Shahidi, 25. Local birthdays coming up. The Peanut Patch reminds you Valentine's Day just ahead. And the Peanut Patch, the perfect place for a Valentine's Day gift. Something very special. Homemade candies and treats, fresh English toffee, chocolate-covered raisins, orange sticks, pecan turtles made from a special family recipe. So many chocolates and so much more at the Peanut Patch in Yuma. Google the Peanut Patch. You'll get directions on how to go to the Peanut Patch, and you'll see what they have. You can order what you want on the web. Better yet, visit the Peanut Patch. Take your Valentine. And remember, the Peanut Patch ships anywhere in the universe. They have their own post office right on site. The Peanut Patch. Don't forget Valentine's Day. Make it special with a gift from the Peanut Patch. Let's say happy birthday to Victor Laura, Alexandra Nava, Liz Cordova, Jonathan Smith, Christina Sandoval, Madison Winkler, Erica Jimenez, Ana Vasquez, Eileen Cavill, Rebecca Aon, Cesar Dorame, Tommy Golden, Christina Delgado, Kimberly Denise Torres, Joan Jose, Tracy Miller, Keith Smith, Joe Aguilar, Larry Iyer, Nikki Curtis, Victor Stephen Cesena, and Jose Luis Ramirez. Happy birthday from KXO. Okie dokie, and celebrate. It's a good time to celebrate, right?
Hey.
Okay.
I ain't going to complain.
Any day is a good day to celebrate,
hey, right?
Okay. And celebrate the weather today, tomorrow, because Wednesday, Tuesday night, actually, it's going to start to change. And, well, we're actually going to have weather. I can hardly wait. Okay, are you ready for news?
I'm ready for the news.
World and California news headlines are going to kick things off, all brought to you this morning by Imperial County's Air Pollution Control District, delivering real-time updates about the air that we breathe.
CBS News Brief. President Trump imposed 25% tariffs on all imported steel and aluminum. Two of the U.S.'s biggest trading partners. The European Union is bracing itself for what may come. Spokesman Olaf Gill.
The EU sees no justification for the imposition of tariffs on its exports. We will react to protect the interests of European businesses, workers, and consumers from unjustified measures.
The Trump tariffs on Chinese goods have brought retaliation. CBS's Jill Schlesinger.
The Chinese tariffs have already gone into effect. Those tariffs could make the cost of everything from a laptop to toys to fast fashion more expensive for U.S. consumers.
Trump administration officials are headed to Europe to talk with leaders about ending the Ukraine war.
I do believe we're making progress. We want to stop the Ukraine-Russia war. And I want to stop it just because I hate to see all these young people being killed.
CBS News Brief. I'm Peter King.
The Imperial County Air Pollution Control District delivers real-time information about the quality of the air you breathe. Visit the website at apcd.imperialcounty.org to stay informed about air quality around the valley. The website also includes information for upcoming meetings, programs, and there's access to the dust cams set up around the valley. Visit apcd.imperialcounty.org today.
California headline news. Gunfire erupts at a party at a Woodland Hills mansion. 6 people injured, a teenager dead.
During the course, some altercation occurred that resulted in gunfire. A lot of people fled, and in that fleeing, we had 6 victims. One of them succumbed to multiple gunshot wounds.
There's a guy going on with LA police saying they'll be relying on the many who may have witnessed the shooting and the video surveillance cameras that were apparently inside. The city of Coronado is taking decisive action to combat the ongoing Tijuana River pollution crisis by driving a local emergency declaration, the pollution causing frequent beach closures.
This is a big deal and a terrific step forward for the city of Coronado because so many residents, military personnel, and local businesses are impacted by the pollution crisis.
City Council expected to vote on the declaration at its next meeting. Leaked government documents say a large-scale immigration enforcement is coming to Los Angeles, possibly before the end of the month. Gas prices averaging $4.67 a gallon. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District. Log on to imperialvalleyair.org for real-time information about the air that we breathe.
Texting privacy policy and terms and conditions posted at textplan.us. Texting enrolls for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message and data rates may apply. Reply stopped, opt out. Individual results may vary. Consult a doctor prior to use.
You've lost so much weight. How'd you do it? I got medical treatment for weight loss through Zelty and lost 50 pounds. I struggled for the longest time, but Zelty makes it easy and affordable to get weight loss treatment 100% online. Zelty providers can prescribe FDA-approved weight loss medications clinically shown to help people lose weight, like Wegovy, Zepbound, and others.
I've heard those medications can help you lose weight, but aren't they expensive?
Zelty can help get the medication covered by insurance, so it's as little as $0 a month.
What if you don't have insurance?
No problem. Zelty may be able to help you get other GLP-1 medications for 80 to 90% off the price of name brand medications.
I'm ready to start losing weight. How do I get started with Zelty?
Just text.
Text THIN to 200-300 to get started today with Zelty and see if weight loss medications like Wegovy and Zepbound are right for you. Don't wait. Text now for a link to your exclusive offer. Text THIN to 200-300. That's THIN to 200-300. THIN to 200-300.
It's page 1 of the local news. Page 1, a service of El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 3 locations in the valley and mobile service vans that come to you wherever you are in the valley. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Kxo News. Lithium Valley Specific Plan released. Imperial County has unveiled the draft for the Lithium Valley Specific Plan. The plan proposes pre-zoned land uses over approximately 51,000 acres in the northland of Imperial Valley. The land uses include green industrial, playa renewables, manufacturing, community opportunity areas, logistics, playa's restoration, conservation, solar, interim agriculture, and a conceptual rail hub, as well as transportation corridors. According to the county, this framework for development was drafted over a 2.5-year period with input from the community, industry, and stakeholders, as well as state and federal agency. The county added that the plan creates a framework for a vertically integrated energy, lithium, and manufacturing ecosystem unlike any in the world. The plan can be accessed at the Imperial County website. And a street racer busted. Calexico police arrested a man for street racing. According to Calexico police, the 20-year-old driver, Jesus Gongora Rosas, was caught street racing in the 300 block of West Cole Boulevard. Gongora Rosas was driving over 80 miles per hour with no headlights and running stop signs. The driver initially refused to stop but was detained after a short pursuit. Gongora Rosas was booked into Imperial County Jail and charged with felony evading, among other charges. His Corvette was towed. KXO Local News Time, 7:42.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers have the best price on name brand tires guaranteed. Now we're talking Michelin, Pirelli, Dunlop, Bridgestone, Continental, and more. See a Quick Lane service advisor and get the best price guaranteed. Remember, Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and they're conveniently located in the Brawley Auto Center, at the Imperial Valley Mall, at El Centro Motors, and their new mobile service van comes to you with no added charge.
12 years for domestic violence. A Winter Haven man has been sentenced to 12 years in prison for attempted murder and domestic violence. According to Imperial County District Attorney George Marquez, on Friday, Jason Jose Jr., pleaded no contest to a charge of attempted murder and admitted an enhancement of causing a great bodily injury in a domestic violence case that occurred about a year ago. Jose Jr. agreed to a sentence of 12 years in state prison for the offense. He has been charged with attacking and beating the mother of his child over a period of 10 days. It was also alleged that Jose Jr. strangled the victim and struck her with a handgun. Sentencing is scheduled for February 26, 2025. And a drug dealer has been detained. Day shift officers of the El Centro Police Department arrested a suspect in possession of drugs. Officers recognized the man while patrolling near 5th and State Streets. After contacting the individual, officers located a sizable amount of methamphetamine in his possession. They also found small baggies associated with the sale of drugs. The man was arrested and booked into Imperial County Jail for a variety of charges. That's it for page 1 of local news. Page 2 and weather coming up next.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 3 locations in the valley to serve you. You'll find Quick Lane at El Centro Motors, and then Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and at the Imperial Valley Mall.
My name is Shelley Wilkinson, and I am an Imperial Valley Food Bank Board member. Food has the power to fuel communities, especially among those struggling to find their next meal. As the main distribution center of donated food in Imperial County, we store, rescue, and purchase food in bulk to serve 25,000 people each month at over 30 locations. Join the fight against hunger and food insecurity in the Imperial Valley by donating online today at www.ivfoodbank.org.
And page 2 of the local news with a side of weather brought to you by Burgers and Beer. They serve the best burgers in town. They have daily lunch specials Monday through Friday and happy hour 3 till 6 p.m. every single day.
Heber principal honored. Dogwood Elementary School Principal Darlene Herrera has been recognized. Herrera was named as the Association of California School Administrators, Region 18, Administrator of the Year. Accordingly, the award recognizes outstanding school leaders who demonstrate exceptional dedication, innovation, and impact within their educational communities. Juan Cruz, superintendent of Heber Elementary School District, says her unwavering commitment to educational excellence, her unwavering commitment to educational excellence and student well-being is truly inspiring. Under her guidance, Dogwood Elementary School has flourished, earning distinction as a Capturing Kids' Hearts National Showcase School, according to Cruz. And construction begins at San Diego State University, Imperial Valley in Calexico. Construction for the Joint Student Housing Project. The joint project is between SDSU-IV and Imperial Valley College. The dormitories will provide 40 rooms for students at both institutions. The project was first announced in November 2023. Completion is anticipated for the fall of 2026. The dormitories are being constructed on the Calexico campus of San Diego State University. The project is to build 40 single or double occupancy rooms. The project cost estimate is $17 million, with $2.5 million secured from the state and $9 million from Higher Education Student Housing Grant Program, with the remainder budgeted by the state. And ICOE preparing for mock trial competition. It's the 2025 Imperial County Mock Trial. Imperial County Office of Education celebrates student achievement across the Imperial Valley. They are doing this by recognizing their participation in the Imperial County Mock Trial. They say it is a great opportunity for students in the Imperial County, grades 9 through 12, to showcase their courtroom skills. This year, 106 students will be representing 6 high schools. They include Central Union High School, Imperial High, Desert Oasis / Phoenix Rising, Vincent Memorial, Brawley High, and Southwest High for rounds 1 through 5 in Imperial County Mock Trial. The top 2 teams will compete in a final round to determine the winner of the competition. The 2025 Imperial County Mock Trial Award ceremony will be held February 12th from 6 to 8 p.m. ICOE on Sperber Road. And County Board of Supervisors meet tomorrow. The board is scheduled to take action on a proclamation. It is one they did not get to at their last meeting. They're expected to declare the week of February 7th through the 14th as National Marriage Week. The board will also recognize the recipients of Martin Luther King Stone of Hope Awards. The awards were presented in January. The board will take up their action agenda at 1 p.m. They are expected to adopt a resolution for public bidding on a few road rehabilitation projects. They will discuss granting President Jimmy Carter's passing as a paid holiday for the county fire department, full-time emergency personnel, and be compensated with 8 hours of compensated holiday pay. They will consider approving an agricultural benefit program grant to the Holtville Unified School District in an amount of $100,000 to support the High School Future Farmers of America program. And the board will discuss the draft Lithium Valley specific plan. KXO Local News Time, 7:49. We'll take a look at weather next.
Hungry for the best burger in town or an ice-cold beer? Did you know that Burgers & Beer has happy hour every day from 3 to 6? Get drink specials all day like Margarita Monday, Tonic Tuesday, Wine Down Wednesday, and Thirsty Thursday. For February specials, enjoy a Rose Margarita or a refreshing Bud Light. And don't miss our plate of the month, Spaghetti a la Bolognese. Burgers & Beer, proudly serving you, your family, and friends since 1985. Open daily starting at 9. Burgers & Beer, for the best burger in town.
According to the National Weather Service, an eventful week weather-wise is anticipated as warm and tranquil conditions will transition to much cooler and wetter weather late this week. Well above normal temperatures today will cool considerably by tomorrow as breezier conditions develop across the region. Then precipitation chances increase Wednesday through Friday with at or below normal temperatures continuing into the weekend. 76 the high in the valley yesterday, 45 the overnight low, sunny today with a high near 79, light wind becoming southwest about 5 miles an hour this afternoon. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 49, west wind about 10 miles an hour, gusting as high as 20 miles an hour. Tuesday will be sunny with a high near 70. West wind 10 to 15 miles an hour, gusting up to 30 miles an hour. We have 52 degrees downtown, 35% relative humidity. Wind is out of the south at about 3 miles an hour. Air quality is good in El Centro, Niland, Westmoreland, moderate in Brawley, and unhealthy with elevated PM 2.5 in Calexico. Local news, page 2, brought to you by Burgers & Beer, the place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Bring the family, meet your friends at Burgers & Beer.
Let's talk about it. Bringing community mental health issues to your radio. Listen each Sunday morning to KXO AM 1230 at 7 a.m. or on Sunday evening at 7 p.m. on FM 107.5. Or log on to KXORadio.com for a podcast of the show in its entirety. This program is produced by the Public Affairs Department of KXO AM 1230 and FM 107.5. Let's Talk About It is presented as a public service of Imperial County Behavioral Health Services.
It's Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Hospital, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. It's over. Yeah, the Eagles bullied the Chiefs and ended up winning the game 40-22. What game? Oh, the Super Bowl. Yeah, and it wasn't near that close. Quarterback Jalen Hurts of the Eagles, the MVP. I would have given the MVP to the Eagles defense. Okay? Yeah, I think they deserved it. NBA action yesterday. They actually played a couple of games. Pistons beat up on the Hornets 112-102. The Rockets rolled over the Raptors 94-87, and the Bucks beat the 76ers 135-127. Meanwhile, Dallas Mavericks star power forward center Anthony Davis is expected to sit out multiple weeks because of a left adductor strain. Yeah, hey, he gets traded, he gets hurt. Oh, well.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all of your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Raleigh, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all Pioneer services, visit www.pmhd.org today.
Well, small ball is ready to get going. Yeah, the pitchers-catchers report Wednesday. Padres making a couple of moves over the weekend. They signed veteran Connor Joe, first baseman outfielder, to a one-year deal. Connor Joe, San Diego area native and USD product. And they also came to terms on a one-year deal with veteran Jason Hayward. And, and then they also came to terms with outfielder Gavin Sheets. He's a non-roster invitee to the Padres spring training. The Dodgers and Enrique Kiki Hernandez have a deal in place pending a physical. Hernandez said he'd be returning to the Dodgers for a fourth time. And the Dominican Republic won the Caribbean Series Championship Friday night. The Leones del Escogido of the Dominican Republic shut out the Charros de Jalisco from Monterrey, Mexico for the championship. 4 Leones pitchers tossed a one-hit shutout at the Charros, previously unbeaten in the series. The Dominican team, managed by Albert Pujols, scored the game's only run when Robinson Cano grounded into a double play with the bases loaded in the top of the third inning. The game, well, that was played at Nido de los Águilas Stadium in Mexicali. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers. Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs, from business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley. Financial news and a brief look at the weather, brought to you by Southwest Security and Southwest Postal Service, the Imperial Valley's only postal box service that offers 24-hour-a-day, 365 days a year service. Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil, El Centro. President Donald Trump announced yesterday that he has instructed Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent to halt the production of pennies, citing the high cost of producing 1 cent. For far too long, the U.S. has minted pennies, which literally cost more than 2 cents. It's wasteful. I have instructed my Secretary of the U.S. Treasury to stop producing new pennies. Let's rip the waste out of our great nation's budget, even if it's a penny at a time, said Trump. And speaking to reporters on Air Force One yesterday, the president said he planned to announce a 25% tariff on all steel and aluminum imports into the U.S. today. We'll be announcing steel tariffs on Monday, he said, adding any steel coming into the United States is going to have a 25% tariff. Aluminum, too, he added. So, what's shaking on Wall Street? Well, we can give you an idea. Green, pretty much across the board. The Dow up 126 points at 44,428. The S&P 500 up 43 at 6,069. The NASDAQ flying up 227 points at 19,750. And gold up $46.30 an ounce. Oil up $1.07 a barrel. And those aluminum cans you've been stockpiling, they may go up in price as well. And pennies, yeah, they're going to be worth a bunch. Just keep in mind, you heard it here first. And we'll be back with a brief look at the weather.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here at Imperial and Coachella Valleys. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my number one priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in Imperial Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
We'll have sunny skies today with a high near 79. Light wind becoming southwest about 5 miles an hour this afternoon. Tonight, mostly clear, a low around 49. West wind about 10 miles an hour, gusting up to 20 miles an hour. Tomorrow, sunny with a high near 70. West winds 10 to 15 miles an hour, with gusts as high as 30 miles an hour. 52 degrees, and the wind out of the west-northwest 3 to 5. Financial news brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you, your home, and your business.
Our Goodwill store at 351 Wake Avenue is stocked with name-brand clothing, electronics, household goods, furniture, home decor, and a whole lot more. Every purchase and donation supports Goodwill's mission to provide training and employment opportunities to individuals facing barriers to work. Inside the Goodwill store is a new community employment center. Career advisors are ready to assist job seekers with job search assistance and free employment workshops, all at no cost. Visit us at 351 Wake Avenue. Goodwill, making good happen.
KXO El Centro, CBS News, brought to you by the Imperial Valley Food Bank.
Hour. Business Advantage. I'm Steve Kathan. President Trump is set to announce 25% tariffs on all steel and aluminum imports. CBS News business analyst Jill Schlesinger.
The top 5 suppliers of steel to the U.S. market were Canada, Brazil, Mexico, South Korea, and Germany. The main exporter of aluminum is Canada, but many experts say that it is China that's really at the heart of this round of tariffs, because while China does not export steel or aluminum directly to the U.S., it is one of the big players in the global steel and aluminum industry.
Retaliatory tariffs from China against the U.S. took hold today. Trump promises reciprocal tariffs as well. Yesterday, he suggested Canada and Mexico have not done enough to prevent U.S. tariffs, which were delayed last week. At the White House, CBS's Stacey Lynn has more on the latest legal setback for the Trump administration.
A third federal judge has blocked the president's executive order ending birthright citizenship for the children of people who are in the U.S. illegally. The ruling from a U.S. district judge in New Hampshire comes after 2 similar rulings by judges in Seattle and Maryland last week.
Opening statements today at the trial of the man charged with trying to fatally stab author Salman Rushdie in front of a lecture audience in Western New York in 2022. Rushdie is expected to testify at the trial. He was stabbed more than a dozen times. Well, Philadelphia is on top of the football universe after a lopsided win in Super Bowl 59.
Your Eagles are world champions again.
Eagles owner Jeffrey Lurie hoisted the Lombardi Trophy after Philadelphia beat Kansas City 40-22. Winning coach Nick Sirianni praised his players.
They love each other. Love is a strong thing, and it takes a lot of work to develop that. And these guys, that's a team.
The Eagles led the entire game and stopped the Chiefs from a first-ever Super Bowl three-peat. Dave Cohen for CBS News, New Orleans.
On the Health Watch this morning, CBS's Jim Krasula has more on a product recall.
Some 2 million baked goods, including some sold at Dunkin', have been recalled because they could be contaminated with the bacteria Listeria. The products were made by FGF brands. They include a mix of chocolate, raspberry, and Bavarian donuts, eclairs, and coffee rolls.
Europe's Euclid space telescopes detected a rare halo of bright light around a nearby galaxy. The halo, known as an Einstein ring, encircles a galaxy 590 million light years away. Wall Street. Right now, the Dow is up 109 points. This is CBS News.
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. Get the savings you want on America's largest 5G network. Visit T-Mobile.com/choice55 and start saving today.
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. 2 lines of unlimited for just $30 a line. That's a 45% savings compared to Verizon and AT&T. But don't just take our word for it.
It's not just the savings that are great with our T-Mobile plan. There's all this value from all these other things that T-Mobile offers.
T-Mobile has been such a savings for us.
We love it.
Switch today and get 2 free 5G phones like the Motorola Edge with Turbo Power charging that gives you power for the day in just 15 minutes. And customers 55 and up can get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for only $30 a line. Go to T-Mobile.com/choice55 to learn more. With AutoPay plus taxes and fees, plus $5 per line without AutoPay. Debit or bank account required. 45% off 2 lines versus AT&T Starter and Verizon Welcome. Plan benefits vary. Motorola Edge on us with 24 monthly bill credits and new line for well-qualified customers, plus tax and $35 per line connection charge. See details at T-Mobile.com. Motorola Edge requires 68-watt charger. Charger sold separately. Actual performance will vary based on usage and configuration.
President Trump says he's ordering the Treasury Department to stop making pennies, calling them wasteful.
There'll be pennies from heaven for you and me.
Maybe from heaven, but not the U.S. Mint anymore. But without the penny, do we offer a nickel for your thoughts? I guess a $50 saved could be a $50 earned, but that's not pretty snappy sounding. Do we have to rely on dimes to be lucky?
I am your lucky penny.
Do we all have to be in for a quarter or a pound? Because that doesn't seem to work. And of course, what about... Michael Toscano, CBS News.
Well, some estimates say $1.5 billion was bet on yesterday's Super Bowl game. Reports say one bettor in Nevada plunked down $1.1 million on the Eagles, most of it for a Philly win, some of it on the Eagles beating the first half spread, which they did. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
My name is Shelley Wilkinson, and I am an Imperial Valley Food Bank board member. When locals need help feeding themselves and their families, they turn to the Imperial Valley Food Bank. As the main distribution center of donated food in Imperial County, we store, rescue, and purchase food in bulk to serve 25,000 people each month at over 30 locations. Help fight hunger and food insecurity in the Imperial Valley by donating online at www.ivfoodbank.org.
CBS News presented by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991. Become a hunger warrior. Contact the Imperial Valley Food Bank.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.